fit. And I had a chat with Sir when he was still with the team, and he said, you know, we're still trying to find the shape right now. We're not quite sure how this meta plays to us. Is a little bit different, but here we go. A rush coming straight in. G2 just piling into sight right now. One's already dead, but you're coming up against the Brede, the one, the only. He finally goes down to Citizen, the British Bulldog, stepping into the bathroom as well. Looks like Alem's going to be able to stabilize things temporarily. It's Uno and Pengu, the last two left alive. The clutch master himself in Pengu finds one. Uno gets two, plays the wild card, takes the first round, and G2 with an explosive entry. Looks a bit wobbly a few seconds after, but still secure round number one. Trying to use those impacts, of course, to deny away what's going on over the wall, but by the looks of it, that did just miss. And we had some comments to make yesterday around the Hibana being brought along when there's then impacts on the other side. With her new changes to being 2, 4, and 6 pellets, it is so hard to deny any hatch, even if you're bringing along 4 to 6 sets, or 4 to 6, I suppose. Yeah, Impact Nay's the one to look at, but Citizen steamrolling his way through. Triple kill so far in the round.
Control. I don't see a plant going off, and now there's still frost mats outside.
And they're still trying to have fights that anywhere to do with not being the site. However, BDS have found 2 of them. That puts Pengu all alone. They have someone jumping in from one side. Another sees him in the corridor. Pengu gets one down to Shaiiko. Another one goes into a frost mat. He's got to kill Brede. He's planted, brother. Just go for him. If you can see him, you can see his head over the top of the table. Just shoot him. Finally, Pengu gets the shot. A triple kill comes out, and that will be G2 taking the round. I think Pengu was uncertain there for a second. If there was even one more left.
Just relying on Shaiko's gun skill, it worries me a little bit. Oh, that's a miss and a half.
Nothing wrong with leaning on gun skill as long as you're hitting your shots, and that was one hell of a shot from Alem onto Uno, putting him in the dirt. With Virtue holding close. So no C4 denial here potentially to come out of him. Oh, gets shut out before he can even try there. Not quite sure why I'd rip it at that exact moment, but him being caught out means no big denial coming through. G2 are down to 3 members, and here they go. Alem with a triple kill. Shaiiko put down. Kanto from top of red. Can they do enough here to get in and deny it though? 3 versus 2. Brede sticking the plan. 1 kill comes out, but they can't get the last. It's a 1v2 for Kanto. We've seen his slow recovery, but is it enough to win the round? No, it's not.
I need to throw him through, and the only way I can do so is if there's no ADSs. Citizen decides to do a quick peek, and that's a dangerous one. High risk, high reward, and the reward is, well, we now might be able to throw through some Candelas. But Alem says, you know what, I'm sick of this.
Something else done, and maybe that something else is Pengu here rotating over towards the side of cafeteria. He should be able to threaten onto Shaiiko, who's actually dialed his way out of there. He's going to peek onto the door. Oh, Pengu! He was just ready for that one. Shaiiko steps up for the challenge, but my God, has Pengu had his number this game. Now, smokes all everywhere. More smokes coming through as well. Candelas are yeeted all the way through. Uno's pushing straight in, but who's he going to push for? They've got the control they need. They don't know about the guy behind him in break. He catches one out and left with a double shotgun kill. It's a triple kill for him in this round. Can he shut that anymore? He gets the quad. They close it out with Brede actually getting both of the final kills. And it's BDS once again showing just how hard it is to take this site.
Up through the hatch. He's decided flank is the option. Claymore in front. What he needs to do is make sure that he doesn't give away his position too early. 30 seconds left. Brede for the plant. Pengu's the difference maker here.
He can be as long as he goes for it, which is exactly what he's going to do. Steps up for one. There's someone on the stairs that looks to contest at the same time. He does down Renshiro, and it's finished off by Citizen, but there's still work to do because they've managed to get the plant down here, even with the shield play on the upstairs. It's a retake situation coming for G2. Got a lot of work to do, and those 2 kills might just be enough. They've still got control, or apparently not. They only had 2 remaining. A 4 versus 1. Make it a 3 with Pengu still here. The contest from Kanto as he swung his way up green does the work, even to get some bonus points for himself.
Someone who's crouch walking up throughout shower corridor. Someone else is on his drone. It's Brede. He's going to be yellow picking the player over towards dining. These should be free kills for Shaiiko because they have no idea that they're being spotted. I think he... Oh, is that a wallbang?
Where was Alem?
No.
That was over towards Attic. That's big tower side, isn't it? No, he's not. He's closer than that. Oh, it was.
He was in kitchen. He was in
Alem not falling into the bait of a frost mat as well. It's not a bad one. You've got Shaiiko coming up wide, but not looking in the right space. However, Alem finds a second with Pengu now removed. After once again, he strikes down Shaiiko, sorry. Uno with 2 kills coming out. Can he find the third? No, it's Brede to clutch it out and bring it over the line for BDS. But my God, was it a close battle there between the support mains. What I just said. I'm not convinced it's the play to go for. Freezer isn't the thing. Big tower is. This could at least give them a little bit more of a pressure alleviation inside boiler. Until, of course, Alone gets shot in the head. Unlucky. And was that from above? Oh, you naughty man. What an angle.
Who was being able to, be disposed of over on pillar position, power position, and Shaiiko says, all right, I haven't got a kill, and I really desperately want one. One assist to the name, and there we go. He'll start off with his nemesis, Pengu, and he'll make it a double. Citizen goes down as well.
Citizen was just an unnecessary casualty in that rivalry that's brewing between those two boys on this map. Breedhead's getting literally zapped in the head, and I think that would hurt anyone. You're gonna wake up in the morning with a migraine, my buddy, but the plant has gone down. G2, 2 versus 3. It's all down to Uno and Virtue, and Virtue knows what it's like to be in a clutch situation in this series already. 3 now gathering out towards construction side. Shaiiko looking through Boiler, and they're just saying, we dare you to step forward. Please do try. And it's Rafal to collect both kills. BDS securing the 3rd round in a row.
Oh, that grenade could have gone very sour very quickly. Such a small maverick.
And you go again, which is basically what BDS have done. It's the second round in which they have funneled a player into, or 4 players, sorry, into construction and still gone for the same thing the next time. They've moved to Lem, and sure, he's now died twice. It's the first death in these rounds. But if they're playing by the same strategy of, look, construction is fine, they can do the same thing again.
Proven they can do, but they've put themselves into a precarious situation now. And that precarious situation is a beautiful headshot from Virtue onto the head of Renshiro. Yikes, 1v2, super possible. Rafal's been hitting some really good shots, but G2, they're playing this well. They're playing passive enough.
He's got to know he's in freezer. He's just seen the shots come from that direction. He must know that he's moved down, and literally a few pixels away. He waits. The patience is there. Rafal goes for it, but Kanto does not miss those. Connects the shots. G2 taking round number 6 and ending the half at 3 apiece. I think BDS will be happy with how those last 3 rounds went. G2, a little less so.
Out of 10, but
yeah,
you know,
but that's still above average.
Bad.
I'll take it all day.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't great. It's better than Shiro's been popping off. I know a Lems on previous maps has been popping off. Brude's a really nice line of defense in the back of Rafal. As far as I know, he has beautiful comms, and wow.
Guess who it is? It's Pengu versus Shaiiko again. These two are drawn to each other like a magnet. Both are in and out of game. They've managed to find the 1 kill coming in. BDS stick back with 2 more, but it's still another 2 traded back for the side of G2. Meeting has turned into no man's land. It is an absolute battlefield, a meat grinder of professional R6S players, it feels like. And now we're stepping into a spot where it's a 1 versus 2. Uno in a place where the diffuser is down, doesn't need to do much more. And G2 seemingly pulling a win out of nowhere.
That was a bit of a lineup there. Look at that. Yep. Blue bunker. You can't mess this up, boys. This is an easy as day. You know it's a pinch push that you do every time you attack. And if you hit your shots, you're likely to win.
Oh my God. This is why we call it Shaiiko's spot. He works absolute wonders from behind this double reinforced wall security. BDS not trying to give them any room to breathe here. They want to be out on the map trying to contest. Quite, dare I say, uncharacteristic for BDS.
No.
Oh no. No. Oh, Kanto, what are you doing?
It wasn't even Kanto's fault. He was being live droned.
I know, he got baited. It's clear, bro. You said it was clear. It was clear.
Oh, he needs to get this straight. He has to redeem himself now because that's horrible. You cannot lose that. And as the usual Zofia main, Kanto going down to him. There we go. That's a little bit of redemption there. They take down Shaiiko, but Lems, he's a monster inside of that office. We said in Citizen's domain usually, but this time Lems, he's the one that makes his presence known. Down how this match is looking so far, how this map is looking. It's the 3rd map. Both teams have 1 map apiece. BDS, they're going to square this out at a 2-2. That's probably pretty good on a map that can be cool. Ooh, good night. Sleep tight. I do suggest, or rather predict, that they probably would do quite well on their attack. I do think both of these teams have been doing, enough on their attack to be able to win their rounds, or should be winning their rounds. Speaking of winning their rounds, you should be winning your ones on that one. That after the 1 minute 30 mark, the halfway mark of a round, if they haven't pushed above, then you're meant to go back to sight. And speaking of sight, they're in.
They are in the flash as well, trying to go for the little 180. The shields are all out, but Virtue, this time it's his turn to shine with the triple kill coming through. Courtyard, and a ping comes through. I imagine from a Mozzie to let him know there's a player holding down here. Keep a close eye. There's no one inside of service. Surely now gets the back on this one. Knows that he's sitting behind the bar. I would expect. Over the top he goes. Looks the wrong way. I swear you could have seen the flash of that uniform for a second. But Kanto more than happy to say, what the hell, free kill? I'll take it all day long.
Over to for a quad wall onto the lobby bit there. That was really good, but so is the C4. This is dangerous, this is powerful, and
Back and says BDS sends their regards. And down goes Pengu. Round number 7 being taken by the French side.
Look, we know that there's a presence in theatre. We know that they are trying to challenge us from there. We'll let them do so, but we'll also focus on getting our verticals, and that's the C4 I was talking about.
Shaiko's down 3 versus 1. Pengu stands between BDS and taking map number 3, and he's not even in the right place to be able to contest anything here, it feels like. Out the window one comes, and he called it. That's the diffuser. Oh, they've caught him in a spot where if he can now hold near this, there's going to be a massive recovery effort or a push for the kill. Rafal chooses the latter, goes for the kill, picks up Pengu, and BDS take map number 3. Clubhouse to come next.
Well, BDS, they didn't deal with this from below, but Citizen, they hyped him up.
1, 2, yes, he gets them both. That's the kind of flank you're looking for. On a none more so for players like Citizen. Now up to 13 kills here as we're going into towards the back end of round 7, averaging nearly 2 kills a round. Shaiiko has arrived to the party, mind you. He's arrived late, but he's bought his own drinks and his own bullets to bring down 1, bring down 2, shutting down Citizen. But can they do enough? Shaiko's going to do it all by himself. He knows what the last 2 are, but he's out of time. Here for G2 as Uno gets a double despite being challenged by both players, isolated into a corner. Should put them on top here. Rafal left to go for a fight. It's a little bit messy. Him and Citizen can't hit each other for God's sake until he pulls out the pistol and connects it. G2 take Clubhouse, and guess what, Jess? G2 and BDS are going to map 5. Unbelievable.
Catch Shaiiko out. And as a result, it's sort of a ring of Rosie that they're sort of playing.
Again, the danger man being paid the danger money steps in to go for the plant. No one's below with the C4 as Shaiko's holding this one down. There shouldn't be any kind of denial, but there we go. Citizen finally is struck at a time that is most impactful. Out comes the Echo, and they'd have no idea where it is. Surely he gets off a second blast here when the time is right. Still not sure where it is. Like he has no idea where to look. Gonna go for yet another one, and all Virtue's got to do is wait and stall. He's being pinged. He has no idea where it is. He is being decimated from below. Now there's an Evil Eye also zapping him away. But what about that eye? A triple kill coming out for Citizen. The Echo still stands. There's no way he gets away with it. Just absolutely terrorized from below there by Citizen. Need it because Pengu is stepping up and doing the work again, bringing down his nemesis in Shaiiko, as we have seen so often in this series. And that still doesn't deter BDS. If nothing else, Brede is going for it. Citizen with a pre-play C4 makes it all too easy. Down goes Brede, and now Rafala's got to step in. He's gunned down by Virtue. This round is looking done and dusted. G2 in full control here. Uno almost going down. C4 at the window from Uno. My God, has he been racking up those kills across all of their maps so far. On the other side, you're looking towards Citizen again, doing big work, and Virtue being Mr. Consistent. It's a bit of a rush coming out of G2, and they have caught the side of BDS with their pants down. 2 kills.